Hey, this is Coach Bill 305, and today we are talking about the Mountain Laurel Design Extra Dust 55 pack. And I'm going to be frank with you. You're going to want to stick around for the whole video because we're going to talk about the pros and the cons, and if you should go ahead and buy this pack. Well, let's get right into it. Starting with the specs on this pack, it holds about between 25 pounds. It has a roll top design, allowing this pack to turn into a dry bag. It has two straps on both sides. It has a chest strap that doubles as a whistle. It has a top strap, ice X loop, two-sided pockets, both at 2.5 liters, and another back pocket that is 5 liters, a waterproof pocket that you can put snacks and a phone in. Now, some of the juicy stuff that I'm going to be talking about, okay? For one, I left this out. This right here is also made out of the Ultra X200. This is why I bought this pack, okay? This is why I bought this pack. This is different than the old school stuff that they used to use a couple years ago, which was Dyneema, also known as Cuban fiber. But this material right here, this material lasts for a long time. I have about 2 years, 1,000 miles backpacking with this pack, and it still looks like it's brand new. And Dyneema, I mean, after I want to say about 4 years, the material just starts to disintegrate. The threads start to spread apart, and it was just time to get a new pack. That's why I bought this pack right here. Again, that material is waterproof, and this pack brings it down to 18 ounces, which is an ultralight pack. These are all pros for this pack. So it looks great on paper. But now we're going to talk about the juicy stuff. Some of the cons. Starters, I can't stand this back pocket. Whenever I'm trying to get stuff in it, I'm sticking my hand in it and it catches on my watch. And to be honest, this should be made out of mesh. If this was made out of mesh, I probably wouldn't have a major issue with this pack. But when I'm going into it and I'm pulling out, say, for example, my 10 stakes, I end up fishing around. I bring my hand in there and I'm pulling out my water pants. I'm pulling out my rain jacket, paper, pulling out my poop shovel, dirty bag, and then I'm still fishing around and I pull out a bug net, and then I finally get my 10 stakes. So to me, I have a major issue with this. If it was made out of mesh, which those styles were, you could actually see where you're fishing around and you wouldn't have to pull out all this extra stuff. And I was thinking about this too. Now, when it rains, this will prevent all your stuff from getting wet, right? But water will leak down in here and it will eventually get wet. And there is like little holes at the very bottom so the water can rinse out. But still, I'd rather go with the mesh because if it rains, stuff's going to get wet in there no matter what. And a lot of that stuff that's in your back pocket is stuff that is okay to be wet. This I can live with. But next stuff, I can't live with. And again, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either, okay? Now, when I have this pack on, like, if you look at my sides, this is my belly button right here. This gets in right about here, and my hips are right here, okay? So it doesn't really take the load off my pack at all. I mean, doesn't take the load off my shoulders. It's down, but if I pull it down, you can see that this is actually going down. It should be in line, but it's not. So I have an issue about that. And that's not the only main issue I have about this pack. And frankly, it's one of the reasons why I strongly just can't recommend this pack. Is if you look right here, there's a lot of, it almost looks like the pack is leaning back. So if you have, say, 20 pounds in there, instead of having it be like on your shoulders and close to your back, it's back there. It's leaning back there. So when you're walking, you feel like you're almost having to hunch over. And to me, the whole time when I was hiking, while rocking this pack, I always felt that as an issue. I constantly adjust this right here, making this as best as possible, and it's right at my chest line. I mean, I just can't. Like, this is so, like, it just seems like it's almost too small. And I'd ordered a medium, 5'7", 5'8", okay? And my girlfriend, she got a small, and she's 5'4", okay? That's her size. She loves her pack, by the way, okay? So she loves her pack. Me, I can't stand it because I've had other packs, and I know how packs should feel on your back. This is not healthy, okay? If I could give some advice for Mountain Laurel design, maybe add like a strap up here, like a lift loader, so you can pull it down, so your pack actually comes more like this, closer to your back of your shoulders, and then therefore you don't feel like the weight is actually pulling you back. It's just balancing more on your shoulders, as where most packs are. Now you stuck around to the video for this long, and I had to share this, okay? If you want a free Z-Packs pack, all you have to do is just click on this video right here, and that will show you how to get a free Z-Packs pack, okay? About 400 bucks. Take advantage of it. You know, it's all yours. Click on that video. Coach Bill 305. I'm out of here. Yeah, buddy.